Well, it's time for Hacker Summer Camp, and I'm gonna start packing. So I'm a few days out from actually having to leave, and I need to put together my tech bag. All right, and this isn't me telling you what to pack, right? This is just me showing you what I'm gonna be bringing this year. So this year I get to go to both Black Hat and DEFCON, and during Black Hat I get to actually take a course. I signed up for one. It's Saturday and Sunday, so I need to bring a laptop. So we'll talk about that here in a second. So the first thing everybody talks about is the backpack. This one is a, what the heck is it, Swiss whatever, but got it at Best Buy. I'm not here to tell you what to bring, like I said, and a backpack's a backpack, right? So just find a backpack that fits your style and pack it with crap that you want to put in there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So that's my backpack. I use this pack pretty much everywhere. When I go on site for pen testing or when I travel across the country, this is the one that I always bring. I just keep coming back to this brand. Anyway, so I got notes. I'm getting older and I can't always remember. So I've got a packing list that I keep on my phone. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with the first one, which is the laptop. So let's talk about the laptop. Okay, so normally I bring a different laptop. I'll show you. Hold on just a second. Usually I just bring a Dell, but the problem is this one's got 16 gigs of memory, which isn't going to be enough for my course. So I needed to basically upscale. So I'm going to bring one that I've had for a few years. I'll show you here in a second. All right, so this is my my Alienware. It's an R16. Is it an R16? It's a 16. Whatever the heck it is. What is it? Yeah, I don't even remember this. So the laptop I'm bringing is an Alienware. It's a 16-inch, and yeah, it really does the job because it's got, like I said, it's got 32 gigs worth of memory, which I'm going to need for my course. It's an AI course, an AI hacking course. And in order to put some AI models on here, I'm going to definitely need something that's a little bit more robust. So I'll show you the specs here for the course here in just a second, but this is the machine that I'm going to go with. All right, so Black Hat training, let's see, it's under AI. It's a 2-day course. Let me get down to the 2 days. All right, and it's this one right here. So the adversarial AI red team. So we're going to red team the entire AI supply chain from RAG to agents to production. And I'm doing the Saturday, August 1st to August 2nd one. And the thing that I want to bring up here is what students should bring. All right, and this is why I'm bringing the laptop that I am, because even though it says laptop with 16 gigs is a minimum, which my Dell would be fine for, it does recommend that we do the 32 gig recommended for local model running. So I want to run local models. I don't want to have any sort of blockage, whether it's connectivity or whatever. I don't want to sit out on a piece of the tutorial or the class. So that's what I'm bringing. Everything else I've got already installed in there. So that's perfectly fine. All right, so that's it. So actually, let me go back to the top. So here's the overview, and I'll just let you read it. If you want to read it, you can just pause the video and check it out. But I'm actually really excited about this one. I haven't done a training course in a very long time, and as I was mentioning, AI is really changing the way we do pen testing. So this is definitely something I wanted to do. All right, what else do I got? Stuff. There's a couple things. I'll talk about that now. So in the past, I brought a bunch of different, basically toys for DEFCON and Black Hat. A lot of network stuff. I've even brought routers and switches and firewalls before. The reason why is because my base skill really was around networking, and then the hacking part is built on top of that. So I've had a lot of devices that are related to networking, including the Wi-Fi Pineapple. I've had multiple versions of the Wi-Fi Pineapple, and normally I would just bring them, but I'm not doing that this year. But there's a few things that I'm going to bring regardless, because it's kind of something that I grew up doing in the DEFCON community, and it's really kind of a hard habit to give up. So the first one's going to be lockpicks. I bought this thing basically like I think around DEFCON 16 maybe. So it's a Sutherland MPXS 62. I guess the 62 means there's 62 different things in here, and it is honestly packed full of crap. So you got a bunch of different picks and everything, different width and everything for the different types of locks, whether it's European or not. The other thing that I'm going to bring that I never really get an opportunity to do is this guy. Basically, you know, you want to get into vending machines or something like that, then this will allow you to do it. But I just don't have enough practice, because I have the practice lock, but maybe they'll have some other ones that I can practice on, because I just, like I said, I just don't get enough practice with this thing. So I'm going to bring it for sure. The other thing I'm going to bring this year is a Flipper Zero. I bought this a few years ago, and I just haven't used it. I did a video on basically my revisiting this. Like I said, it's been years since I've actually messed with it. And the little pet on here is absolutely angry with me. So I figured that since I paid for it and it's just been sitting on the shelf, that maybe this would be the year to actually take it off the shelf and play with it. We'll see. This is, in a way, it's kind of a network device, but it's also a physical pen test device. So I'm going to definitely see if there's any sort of modules that I can get for it at DEFCON this year that'll basically allow me to do some Wi-Fi, or yeah, some Wi-Fi hacking probably. But yeah, I'm going to be bringing this, and this is it. This is the only toys that I'm bringing this year. Again, because I've got a different perspective on DEFCON and Black Hat over the years. When I first went to DEFCON, that was DEFCON 14. Now this year is DEFCON 34. So I'm talking 20 years ago was my first DEFCON. And when I went there the first year, I brought nothing. And after that, I became enamored with DEFCON, and so I started bringing everything. And I even taught courses on hacking through firewalls and the whole 9 yards. So I'd load up the car. I'd bring so much stuff. But things have changed, and what I mean by that is there's been two big developments within the pen testing community. One is cloud penetration testing, and the other one now is AI. And that's just all cerebral. That's not, I don't need lockpicks. I don't need to know how to break through firewalls. I just need to basically figure out how to outsmart a person, right? The person who set it up. And that's really it. And with AI, outsmart the AI. So I am bringing in an iPad. That's kind of like a second computer for me. It allows me to stay connected with a lot of people and have something a little bit more full frame without having to lug around the laptop. So the iPad is definitely something that I use on a regular basis. I'm also bringing my iPhone, and then I'm also bringing my Apple Watch. Now, people will tell you not to bring any of this stuff, right? Because there are hackers that will try to exploit your phone. Now, I've actually seen that in real life, but this is such a pretty much a daily requirement for me to stay in contact with family that I just can't leave it behind. So iPhone and Apple Watch are definitely going. So here's something that most people probably wouldn't even think about, or especially since we're going to Vegas. Right, and it's going to be 100 plus degrees there, no doubt, it always is. But I also bring like a down jacket. This is actually a down vest. And the reason why I bring it is because it gets cold in some of the casinos in the conferences areas, because when people aren't there, the AC is cranked all the time, and so you're going to get blasted cold. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten colder. So I bring this, but because it's down, I can cram it into a really small ball and just shove it down in the backpack, and it doesn't even cause any problems as far as you know, weight or you know, it doesn't take up any room. The other thing too is that I can use it to actually pad my camera gear, which I'm going to be bringing along this year as well. So this is embarrassing in a way. I'm actually bringing a shaver. Yeah, so I'm bringing a shaver. Normally, I always consider DEFCON and Black Hat that whole week kind of as a vacation, and I just don't shave. This year's a little different. I'm actually working for a very large organization, and I manage a team, so I'm not doing this to be managerial. I'm not trying to basically present myself above who I really think I am, which is just a straight up hacker. But you know, I do represent now something else other than myself, and I need to look appropriate. So going to have a few different types of clothing, especially for Black Hat, more of the, you know, the polo shirts and stuff like that, and then I'll be shaving. But for DEFCON, I probably won't be shaving because I don't like to shave in the first place. If you see me, if you know me in the past, I've had massive beards and stuff like that, so it's really odd for me to shave on a regular basis. But regardless, I'm bringing the shaver this time. As I mentioned, I'm bringing cameras, but I'm also bringing GoPros because it's a little bit easier to get into things. So I've got a couple GoPros that I'm going to be bringing. Yeah, so we've got the 10 and 11. Now, they're not really anything special, but they're definitely advantageous. They're small enough, and they're pretty powerful. And I can connect the voice to this as well, the lav mic and the Rode mic that I'm using for this video. But I can just attach it and walk around with it and film things that's going on at the convention. So they're coming with me too. So I just mentioned that I'm bringing a lav mic and the Rode. This is what I bring, the wireless Rode 2. See if you can see that. But basically, this has been fantastic. I've used this on my motorcycle. It gives really good audio, and it connects to cameras really easily. So I use this all the time. For all of my videos, I use this. So I'm going to be bringing a Rode mic. All right, so this is advice from my dad. He gives this to me every year. Basically, he tells me, don't forget lip balm. So I always bring lip balm. Learned that habit too when I was in the military because, yeah, the atmosphere, the environment will just tear you up. And so in a dry climate like Las Vegas, you got to have lip balm. It's just a given. There's no question about it. So I'm bringing that too. I have to keep getting up to get stuff because it's spread all over the house, but this is gonna be hard to see. This is a Grayl water purifier, and basically what it is it's a water bottle. But I'm gonna make a mess here. I really shouldn't do this. But there is basically a filter on the bottom of this thing. Let me get it out here. Yeah. So that's a filter on the bottom. It's a charcoal filter. Basically, you put water in the bottom part, and then you push this in, and then it pushes water into the cavity of the actual. Oh my God, it's so hard. Why is it so hard? Anyway, so the whole point is that the water, you know what, I'll do that later. The whole point is that the water at Vegas sucks. It's really bad, but you absolutely have to stay hydrated. Again, it's a desert, semi-arid, and just like the lip balm, if you don't stay hydrated, you're gonna have a really bad time. So I bring that instead of just a regular bottle because it'll filter it, it'll taste good, and you can put stuff in there like drink mix and stuff, but I never do that. And believe it or not, that's actually it. I mean, I have a lot of other stuff, like I said. I mean, I'll show you. I mean, here's that Wi-Fi pineapple I was talking about. And I also had the tactical one, which was cool. But, I mean, I'm not going to use it. Not this year, right? Everything's good for me is basically shifted over to AI. And playing with this stuff is great. And I don't really do it often enough anymore because I manage people and the pen testing isn't around Wi-Fi, so even then I don't use these in an actual pen test anyway. But it's fun to actually refresh your memory on how to do some of this stuff using the Wi-Fi pineapple, but that's not what I would use in the field anyway. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I got a lot of other stuff that I'm just not going to bring. So here's something else that's fun to bring, but I'm not. This is actually, I use this as a jump host. So it's got basically Kali on here, and then it connects to a tail scale. so I can access pretty much anywhere. So it allows me to connect up. I can just put it on the network. I can remote into it if I wanted to, so I don't even have to bring a monitor or a keyboard or anything like that. But you know, it's a little bit more powerful than, you know, actually I guess the best way to say it, it's always nice to have more than one system in case you wanted to do more hacking and do different things, or, you know, collaborate with people. But I'm not even bringing this year, so. So the last thing that I'm going to put in my bag, and I'm not going to bring many of these, just a few copies, are the most recent books that I've written. And really these are just to give out to friends. Basically give them an autographed book, and there's a few people that I owe them to, and a few people that I would just like to give them to because they've made a huge impact on my life and my career. So this is a small way of basically saying thanks. So I'm going to bring some of those, and they give them to me for free. When I write these books, I get 10 each, and so what am I going to do with 10 copies, right? So I give them away, and I get, like I said, I give them out to friends. All right, so let me check my list one more time, and oh yeah, so I also bring power bars. Basically I bring food because, so I got stuck one time. I was doing a pen test for an organization, a company I was working for, and I was trying to do a segmentation test, and the only time I was allowed to do that was in the evening, and the only place I could do it was on site at one of the facilities. And so I flew in there, and I was in that building overnight, basically. You know, I got there like at 5, and I didn't leave until 5 the next morning or 6 the next morning. And the thing is there was no food. There was no vendors. There, you know, the cafeteria is obviously closed. I couldn't get vending machines, food, nothing. So I basically just scrounged through my backpack and found a few items, but I starved that night. So lesson learned, bring food. So I always bring food just in case I get stuck somewhere where there's no food. So hard lesson to learn, very uncomfortable, but there it is. So let me check one more time. So yeah, it looks like, oh, the other thing that I do bring is a bank that for USBs to plug into. Basically it's a power cord. I got it sitting over there, but it's in use, so I'm not going to disconnect it. But other than that, that's what I'm bringing to DEF CON and Black Hat, and thanks for watching.